Hello, happy Sunday. Good morning. I am back. It is Sunday. It is not Savings Challenge Sunday, but it is Stuff That Challenge Sunday. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minis and one of my Savings Challenge games ready to stuff in my binders with a total of $564 going into 4 binders today. So let's get into the fun. So first up is the priority binder. I have gone ahead and added the money and colored in the sheets for the sake of time. So I finished this one. Actually, this is the second time through that I've finished this one. So each one was $1. It is $65 each. There should be $130 in here. Let's double check. 100, 10, 20, $30 for Miss Waffle. And we're going to have to spend this soon because she desperately needs a grooming. She is bushy and she's still a baby, so she really is not cleaning herself well. So we just need to have her groomed. Next up is Jeremy's emergency fund. I added $25, which brings us to $150. And just to be sure, I dropped the money in and didn't really count it. $150. And this one, take some of these big bills. That's Jeremy's emergency fund for $150. Then Jared's emergency fund, same thing. I added 25, which brings that one to $150. 100, 20, 50. Yep. And I'll take that 50. And then my emergency fund, I added $30, which brings that to $160. Is this one mine? Yeah. $160 in this one. 20, 40, 60. Okay, that's not right. I have no idea. But there's more money in here. That's always a good problem to have. 20, 40, 60, 80. You know what? It's because I didn't write down. Okay, so $180 in this one and $500 in that account. And that is it for this binder. Okay, car binder is up next. Again, I have gone through some of these. I'm not putting money in this time around. I'm also thinking about how I'm going to change these up. So as I'm going, I'm also on my computer updating my little cards so that I have a budget sheet with this kind of thing all together. Anyway, I added $50 to registration because that will be here before you know it. So right now we have in our account for registration $150 for car registration, and I'm pretty sure that's what I put in here. 100, 20, 50. Okay, 150. And this one for deductibles, our deductible is $400. Well, actually, our deductible is $500 each, but I figured $1,500 would cover deductibles and any overage. So I added $40 today, which brings this to $190 in deductibles. Emergency money for car emergencies, $200. I mean, I added $20, which brings that to an even $200, which I had down as our budget for car emergencies. But as I'm redoing my little tracker sheets, I'm going to just keep going with this and add more money to this envelope. Same thing for tires. I finished that one the last time. And car maintenance, same thing. I added $55 this time around, which brings that to $90, right? $95. So that is it for the car binder. All right, travel binder is up next. So the first one was tickets please, my attractions, and just admissions into things. I wanted to have $200 in this envelope, so I added $60 today, which brings that to $215. And this one is now fully funded. Yay. Okay, hotel is going to be in my next big focus. I added $50 to this one. My goal is to get $440 in this envelope for hotels. And today I added $50, which brings it to $210 in here. So excited about that one. Transportation. I want to have $250 in this envelope. And I think once I finish this one, I may start this one again, just so that, you know, you never can have too much money in that envelope when it comes to making sure you can get there and get back. Food. This one I have $210 as the goal for this one. Again, I may do this one twice just to be sure. But, you know, it depends on who's going with me on this little trip. So today I added $20, which brings that to $120. I did not add anything to souvenirs or tips this time, or my road trip, or my cruise. So I left those for the next time. So that's it for the travel binder. So holiday binder is up next. So for birthday bash, this is not for my birthday. This is actually for family birthdays. I put $50 in here, which brings it up to $150. And our next birthday, family birthday, is, well, my birthday, but our next big family birthday is Jeremy's birthday in July, and we'll be on vacation when that happens. I emptied the Valentine's Day pocket. I was able to buy Valentine's cards and candy and for 3 of my students this year that otherwise would not have been able to give Valentine's. So that was really exciting. Felt really good doing that. Spring break, I added $50 today, which brings this one up to $220. And that's going to get me ready for my trip. Easter, I didn't put anything in. Mother's Day was already fully funded. Father's Day, today I added $12 to this one, which brings it to $72 for my dad for Father's Day. And that one is fully funded. Poor dads. Dads don't get as much as moms, I guess. But this year we're really planning something big for my mom. So For summer, I added $10 today, which brings this one up to $80. Getting ready for the summer. And this is just spending money. We always spend a little extra. It gets hot here. You don't feel like cooking. So this is just money that I want to have just to kind of spend for the summer. All right. Well, that is it. I didn't add any more to 4th of July is already fully funded. I'm going to start focusing on back to school probably after spring break. And then Halloween and Christmas, I didn't add anything to those, but we'll start working on those again next month. So that is it. That is it. That is all of my money, $564 going into my 4 binders for this month. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I have my accounts set up so that there is a savings account for my car, a savings account for travel, one for the holidays, and then this one is just in my general savings until I top up the emergency and put them over in the other one. So right now, these are the 4 savings accounts that I have with my general bank and not with the credit union. So it's always nice to click that transfer and move that money over to these sinking fund accounts and watching that grow. So I want to thank you for joining me, for spending this time with me this morning. And I hope that you will join me again on Wednesday for Mini Mania. I am excited to get my minis going. Ko-Fi did actually very well this week, so should have a little bit more going. Sorry about my son if you can hear him screaming in his room. So if not, I will see you back next Sunday for Savings Challenge Sunday. I hope to start some new games because I finished up my old ones. And then also I wanted to mention that I am putting some more things over onto Etsy. Sales over there have started to kind of pick up. I'm still not quite sure how I feel about Etsy, but I'm wading those waters carefully. So with that said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your weekend and beginning of your work week. I hope to see you back on Wednesday for Mini Mania. And if not, I will see you Sunday for Savings Challenges. Have a wonderful, wonderful beginning of the week. Goodbye.